Hmm. Hello students. We are going to study about the linear equation of one variables. So this is a chapter 2 of class 8th. So first of all we have to know what is linear equations. So here you can see that linear equations is nothing but an equation with linear expression in one variables only. Such equations are known as linear equation in one variable. What it does mean? It says that definition of linear equations says that these linear equations we can express by this format. So here you can see x is the only one variable in these complete equations. This is the only one variables. Rest of a, b and c will be any constant or any real or integer numbers, right? So here you can say only one variable, that is x is here. So coefficient of x is a, and a will never be equals to 0, because if a becomes 0 then this whole terms will be 0. That means there is no variable, but this is a equation of one variable. That's why a will never be equals to 0. This is the expression of linear equations, one variable linear equations. And other examples, I have taken 2x plus 3 equals to 7. By comparing these two equations, this and this, by comparing these two equations, what we can get, you can see here also only one variable, that is x, and only here is x is the only one variables in this equation by comparing these two. So 2, 3 and 7 are the value of a, b, c respectively. Means 2, 3 and 7 are the value of a, b, c respectively by comparing these two. Hence, so again this whole representations, this expression we called as a equation. This complete terms we called as equation where only one variable is here. Now one thing you have to remember that you would remember that equations use equality signs. Means here you can see this is the equations, this equation use equality signs. Take another example by which we can understood. I have taken 4x plus 6 equals to 14. This complete terms we called as equations. Now this complete terms we called as equations. Here is also x is a variable. This is the sign of equality. An equation always use equality signs, right? And this is a number, and this complete terms again we call as equations. Now this 4x plus 6, these terms we call as expressions. So expressions, some other example we can take. This complete term we called as expressions. So expressions, what is the other examples of expressions? 5x, 2x minus 3, 3x plus y, 2xy plus 5, x plus y, x square plus y. These all are examples of expressions. So expressions never use equality signs. But equation always use equality signs, right? Now further we have some more points we have to remember that. What are those? Take an example, 2x plus 3 equals to 7. This again, this complete term we call as equations. This complete terms is an example, is a equations. So each equations there is two sides. So left hand side, this is left hand side of this equality we call as a left hand side, and the rightwards we call as a right hand side. Always there is two sides of any equality signs, left hand side and right hand side. So left hand side may be a expressions this left hand side may be an expression or any number. Similarly, right hand side may be a number or may be a expressions, means may be a number or may be a expressions. For a certain value of x, means for a certain value of x, right hand side always equals to left hand side. If I am putting 2 is here, you will get 2 into 2, 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. That means what? Left hand equals to right hand. Getting my point? So certain value of x, left hand side always equals to right hand side. Now question arises is that what exactly linear equations? So in any linear equations, power of a variable, what is variable? Variable is x. So again I am repeating, in any linear equation the power of variable is always equals to 1. For example, here I have written many number of equation, only one variable equation. Here you can say 2x plus 3, 3x plus 2, 5 plus 3x equals to 20, 5x is equal to 25. All these equation, the only one variable x, and each equation and each variable, this is a variable x whose power is what? 1. Again here you can see 1, 1 and 1. So each of these equation, the power of variable is 1. That's why here the power of x is 1, so that these are linear equation. Only we can say linear equation means what? The power of variable should be always 1. Now which equation we can't consider as a linear equations? What are those? Which are not linear equation? Here I have written 2x square plus 3, 2xy, x the power 3 plus x square, x the power q plus x. All these are what? Here you can say x is a variable whose power is 2. Here is 2 variable, but we are studying about the one variable, so this is also not a linear equations. Here x the power 2 and y the power 3, 2 variable and power is more than greater than 1, x is equal to 3, x. So all of these equations you can easily observe that here power of x is greater than 1. Here power of x is greater than 1, so that they are not considered as a linear equations. For more topics, just wait for the next video. Right? Thank you.